Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals.
Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Viking 18, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll try and punch it in. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He gets them 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
He keeps this one himself. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Cut 19. Let's go now. Ready?
Pass play now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run it here. It's James Conner. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. 2-2.
Connor trying the right side. Give him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Murray connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Connor on the inside give. He is locked. That ball's free. And the Saints grab it. Off to the races. Middle of the field. And they're able to push it well left field on that fumble return. Nicely done.
You know, kid, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Murray keeps it. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, trying forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Really gay with the pick. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He's at the 30. Running in the red zone. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Cardinals nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Headed out right. Now he takes it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down carry for Connor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Murray. Connecting on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back for their first points of this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
Cardinals 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy. Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Come on. Come on.
Looking in the air here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On the jump.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag. Ready.
The play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's the low back on the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he's taken down at the 30. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Saints with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Back to the well again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On the ready.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the
Well, more often than
43-yard
not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced down to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Murray. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Murray throwing again on second and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Fourth down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. He's in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Alert! Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On first down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here we go. 70 lines. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
First down, play action. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
Blown back, it's the handoff.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Here we go. Set.
Slot man motioned over.
Throwing now off the play action.
Hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Murray.
brother. It's another interception. Into the end zone he goes. Pick six and a New Orleans touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Right back to Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cardinals have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. And they'll kneel this down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And he's going to take a knee. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. And they'll take a knee. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready!
Hand off to the back. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Plowing up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Let go!
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Get it! Get it!
down. And they're able to bring him down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints keep running away with this. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
What? 2-2.
Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Sit.
It's Connor again. Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to do some window dressing. Third down, and they need to get 10.
2-2. 2-2.
Throw, 3rd and long. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 2nd down, Connor gets it again. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kurt, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A give to Wilson running left. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up the play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.